Dark matter. It's the most mysterious substance in the universe. Little is known about it. Scientists are pretty sure it exists, but still don't know what it is. Now they have created the largest ever distribution map of dark matter in the universe, as our science correspondent Palab Ghosh reports.
Look up at the skies and you see stars. But this telescope in the deserts of Chile is able to see the universe as it really is, filled with a mysterious substance called dark matter. It can't be seen, but this instrument can detect dark matter by the way it distorts starlight.
This is a map of matter in the universe.
And that's allowed astronomers to produce this map of how it's spread across the expanse of space.
It's an element of, unveiling mystery, something you couldn't see before, and suddenly it's there. And you think, wow.
So what is dark matter and where is it in space? Dark matter permeates space, with galaxies like tiny gems on a tangled cosmic web. The bright areas are where dark matter is most concentrated, and it's here that galaxies form. But the map is not what astronomers expected. The matter should be slightly more clumped together. Instead, it's smoother than predicted by Einstein's theory of general relativity, which helps determine how the matter should have spread out after the Big Bang.
If the structures in this map are smoother than we expect them to be, which is what the results seem to hint at, it means that Einstein's theory is wrong.
Building on the work of Einstein, Carlos Frenk was among a group of scientists that developed the current model of cosmology.
Hearing now that there may be something not quite right with the theory, well, it's very disconcerting, it's very alarming, and in a way frightening to see that maybe my whole life's work might crumble in front of me.
Astronomers believe that we are at the start of a new revolution in cosmology that will give us a fuller understanding of how the universe began and how it will evolve. Palab Ghosh, BBC News.
Einstein was a fraud. I believe that he set us back 100 years within physics.
You actually think that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, nothing like general relativity has so many holes. At this point, it's just an overfitted model that, and the media doesn't talk about all the failures of general relativity. I think that this whole thing that everything's like this cult of bumping particles is absolutely insane. I think that there's like a medium out there, like when they talk about, vacuum energy, right? Like 0 point energy.
0 point, yeah.
What are they talking about? They're talking about the ether, right? There's a pressure medium. It's dense, seems kind of inelastic and it's vibrating, and you can actually pull that energy out of the vibrating medium, but don't call it the ether because we've already proven that the ether doesn't exist. So they have to come up with all these different names like vacuum energy and da-da-da.
Do space and time really exist?
The short answer to that is no. The way we establish whether something exists is we can touch it, see it, hear it, smell it, or taste it. We can do none of those things with space and time. Depending on who you read, various authors have said time is just in our imagination. Immanuel Kant went further and said that both space and time are products of our mind. Physics will probably focus much less on space and time because space and time are the framework by which we measure everything, obviously. And in fact, there's a guy called Nima Arkhani Hamed, who's a professor at Princeton University, where I believe Einstein used to hang out, who's saying that space and time are doomed. And he's not a lightweight. He's a major figure in the world of physics right now. And then you've got Donald Hoffman, who is a professor of cognitive sciences, who is also saying the same thing. Space and time are part of our mode of perception. They're not part of reality. So I'd suggest, if you want to get into this further, that you read Donald Hoffman, The Case Against Reality, particularly the chapter titled Gravity, that has a strapline of space and time are doomed. No, space and time don't exist. They're just concepts in the main, they are the mechanisms that we use to perceive the world, the kind of stage in which we perceive the world. But there are deeper realities beneath space and time. And I'll do some videos on that another time.
Don't waste any more time. Visit the links above now and order my book, 16 Emergency Landings Proving Flat Earth. Visit my online store now and order the new enhanced Gleason's Flat Earth map. This map used to be in every school and library in the nation before NASA was created in 1958, when the maps were ordered removed. Have your Gleason's map hanging on the wall in your house where no government can take it down. Here you see it hanging on a wall in the house of the late Charles K. Johnson. Here is a quote from the book 1984 by George Orwell. Every record has been destroyed or falsified, every book rewritten, every picture has been repainted, every statue and street building has been renamed, every date has been altered, and the process is continuing day by day and minute by minute. History has stopped. Order your map now.